What up, everybody? It's Kiwee.
And Jintin here.
All right, so guys, as you know, we have been isolated from each other due to COVID. Everybody's trying to stay safe. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope everybody else is doing well. For those of you who are first time here, we hope that you do enjoy our videos. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you do find it enjoyable enough that you do like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, so what Jintin and I have planned to do for a little while was a Q&A. Now, the issue was obviously that we are isolated from each other, and it's kind of hard to do these things away from each other. But what we did decide to do was do it over webcam. So we apologize for not being together in person to be able to do this for you guys, but we hope that it does answer all the questions you guys have. A couple weeks back, we asked on a Pack a Day episode for you guys to be dropping them questions down below in the comments section, and a lot of you guys did respond, so we do appreciate that. All right, thank you very much. So what we're going to do today is we picked, how many questions you got for us, Jintin, today? Because he picked them, so
13.
I don't even know. You got 13?
13 questions total.
All right, so you got 13 questions, and I don't even know what the questions are. They're gonna like catch me off guard, so you guys are gonna be seeing the raw truth from me. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll 13 packs with 13 questions. All right, guys?
What you got there? What you got there?
So we got some base set Sun and Moon, some Rebel Clash, and we got one Unified Minds. It's been hard for me to get packs, guys. Everything's been going sold out quick in the store. Scalping is becoming a problem. And again, I've been isolated. And then you won't even believe this. When I did order stuff to come via mail, we got snowed in and no mail got delivered. So it looks like the universe is conspiring against me so that I can't get no Pokemon packs. What can I do? But I'm still trying to put out for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the Pack a Days. For those of you who didn't get your question picked today, just throw it down below in the comment question. We'll pick it again for the next time probably, all right? So let's go. Roll it. Question number 1.
All right, so question number 1 is, what are your goals for this year with the channel?
Oh, wow. So, for those of you who were watching Jintin and I from the beginning, Jintin and I both said, and we'll probably say this forever, that we had interest in like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh before, right, Jintin? But we just never had the opportunity to pursue anything. All right, so what ended up happening was with the pandemic this year, all right, so we're going to first do the first pack. With the pandemic this year, we had a lot more time on our hands because we were home, and we just wanted something to do. And before you know it, like, I don't know, it just rolled into this, and it just became a crazy roller coaster. We never expected to hit 1K that fast. Thank you so much for all the love and support, guys. All right, never expected that. It means a lot to us. It means the world. Cloister and Abominable. And our goals are to at least double our subscribers and to try to reach the watch time requirement for the partnership. You know, Jintin and I, we both go to school. You know, well, I take that back. I went to school. I'm working. We're both preoccupied. I work. He goes to school. And time is, time is something you never get back. And it's hard to make time for this because we're super busy as is. All right. But we still try to schedule everything and balance everything. I mean, you can ask him to what hours of the night he stays up editing. So you guys don't want to know. You don't want to know. So it's like, I'm constantly working on setup and to help him, and he's constantly working on like rules of thumb that I should follow to help me so we can improve the content. So the major 3 goals for us are, Jintin and right, I'll probably say is like to what? We try to get to 5K subs, try to hit our watch time.
Watching for sure.
And just to make better content in general, We're really enjoying spending the time with you guys. I mean, obviously our goal one day is to hopefully become a partner of YouTube. Like, that's a fact. Hopefully it'll help sustain the hobby, and I can just make better videos with better packs and just everything better. Better equipment. This room, me, Jintin, and my dad, we built together. From the ground up, everything here. We put everything together. So it's like it takes a little time when you're doing everything at a slower pace, obviously, because of limited resources. All right, so let's roll question number 2. That's good enough answer, Jintin, you think?
I think for me personally, for goals for this year, I would say watch time for sure watch time. But I want to provide a different perspective on like Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon right now, it's typical sit down film. This year I would like to, I don't know, change the game a little, like throw some sort of like curveball in there, you know what I mean? Something that just bring something different. I feel like right now it's kind of stale, and I know here, me, you at Kiwi, I hope we could really change the game. You know what I mean? Inspire a lot of people, the same way
Yeah,
that Pokemon inspired
it's kind
me.
of funny you say something like that because when a lot of the groups that I'm in, a lot of people know that I run a channel. And the thing is, a lot of people look for any like chance to kind of throw a dig at you because they know that they kind of like throw low key threats like, oh, if you do this, I'm gonna do this. Go to your channel, this like all. And I'm just like, man, that's not what it's about. But if that's how you feel, so somebody actually mentioned the Logan Paul thing, and if you notice, every PokeTuber, even the big PokeTubers who don't need to do this sort of thing, they go out there and they make a video or video as a reaction or response to something that is grabbing the attention of the media. That's smart, okay? Obviously, that's smart. You want to grab as much attention as you can, direct as much channel traffic to your channel as possible. But me personally, I try to do it by means of my own effort. Okay, you get what I'm saying? I don't go and say, "Oh my God, Logan Paul bought $2 million worth of Pokemon cards. I got to talk about it," and make a whole video to direct attention towards that channel now or towards my channel. I wouldn't do something like that. And what happened was somebody made a comment saying that, "Oh my God, look at how much money this guy just spent." I was like, look, everybody's allowed to put their input, firstly, and opinion on the internet. That's what these things are about. And I ended up saying like, look, I love the attention Pokemon gets because of these influencers, but it has a really like bad just adverse effects. These guys throwing their influence is basically manipulating the market, and what happens is everything becomes so like valuable, or that there's like a profit margin to be made off of anything at this point. Like even the Rebel Clash, the Space Set Sun and Moon in the stores, that these guys are sitting and sleeping in cars outside to go and buy out all the packs. You've got like shelf stockers being attacked, having to take things back to the back in storage, right? You've got the cereal boxes that were being released, right? These aren't even having the cards yet. The ones with the cards are not even out yet. They're being released probably this month, I think. For those of you who didn't know, the anniversary cards or Pokemon cereal with the cards are coming out this week. So yeah, sorry for the cut, guys. The Pokemon cereal that's going to be containing the cards is supposed to drop this month. And you've got people in January running through the grocery stores, breaking the boxes open and trying to find just the Pokemon cards. Not even buying the cereal. They're leaving the cereal there, just opening the boxes just to see that the boxes have no cards. Listen, guys, firstly, if they're going to have cards in them, they're going to be advertised. When you look at the box, the physical box, I would actually show you. I have a box here. Look. Like, I'll literally show you guys. When you look at this box, guys, there is no advertisement of any sort on here that shows you that they're Pokemon cards, okay? There's no reason to destroy the merchandise in stores trying to make a couple dollars off of Pokemon cards, okay? I get it. It's a big year for Pokemon, 25th anniversary, a lot of things happening, but that's not the wave. That's how you destroy the hobby. You put a bad name to this now, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, yesterday I went out with my girlfriend for the first time, all right? Yesterday, because her and I both tested negative, and we finally decided to step out to try to get some packs so I can make videos. Couldn't find anything, okay? Yeah. We went to Target, Jintin. We went to Target, and you can ask her yourself. A little boy walked up to the Pokemon section, looked at the shelves empty, picked up the plushie, played with it like this for 2 seconds, put it down, and walked away sad. If you don't believe me, you can ask her when you see her on stream.
That's sad.
I asked the person, I was like, where would your Pokemon cards be? Because this was the toy section. But there was nothing there, man. It was bone dry. Listen, I understand. Everybody got to make a buck. Everybody's trying to eat. But my point was just that there's a toll that these type of huge market manipulating like influencers have on the hobby. And if you don't see that, or a lot of people who don't see that, or a lot of the people who just jump on the bandwagon for this year so far, and they're just there to make the money, all right? So before we get into it anymore, let's roll into question 2, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't about our goals. That was just, me trying to tell you guys, like, I'm trying, but it's hard. I can buy off TCG Player, but I'll wait a while, pay extra. You know what I mean? All right, go ahead. Question number 2.
All right, guys. So question number 2 is, what made you guys interested in Pokemon cards?
Okay. So I think for this question, we can roll like our own answers again. All right. So my answer is gonna be, and some of you might have known this already. All right, Rebel Clash guys. When I was 5 years old, my mom and dad took my brother and I to Rockefeller Center in New York City. Um, and at the time, obviously, you know, money was tighter. So my brother and I both wanted a Game Boy. And actually, Pokemon Gold had just came out. I actually got Pokemon Red version after Pokemon Gold version, which is kind of funny. Um, and ever since then, like, I've just been a fire Pokemon lover because I got Gold and I got Red and he got Silver and Blue. So fire Pokemon have always clung to me, and I never used to collect Pokemon cards, but like when I had the opportunity to get, like, if I walked in the store, mom, can I have? And I got a fire Pokemon, Heracross Reverse. When I finally got like some cards, I would always keep the fire Pokemon. I just started collecting Charizards. I had like maybe 3 Charizards after a while, but then I made the move into Yu-Gi-Oh because I like to play that game. And then I stopped, and then what happened was with the pandemic, one of my boys, he was just like, look, this is probably a way for us to hang out and have fun together besides playing games, because we're going crazy just playing games all the time, like video games over Xbox, PC, etc. So, I went on eBay buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I saw some Charizards and I was like, dang, Charizards be looking nice now because they got full arts now. When I left the game, it was just the regular yellow border card. All right, none of the full arts, no crazy secret rares, none of that. So I came back, I saw those, I started collecting again, and it just stuck. And then the market blew up, and here I am.
Yep.
All right. So how about you?
Um, I as of right now, I would say you obviously got me into Pokemon. I mean, I
Yeah.
edited a Pokemon channel. Like, I'm definitely into it. Seeing all the crazy pulls, all the rush, the hype, jumping up and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all fun and games. I would say as like a child, I saw all my friends had Pokemon cards, so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Why don't I do it too? And then that's just kind of how it was. So yeah, I just saw my friends had it when I was a kid, and then I was like, oh, I like that. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah. That's generally how it goes. Friends will pull you in.
Yeah.
All right. So we good? Question number 3.
Yeah. All right. So question number 3 is, did either of you expect the channel to grow as quickly as it did, especially at the start? That's a good question.
Oh, well, we kind of
That's
answered
good.
this one before, but no, we had no expectation for this. You see me smiling because, like, honestly, it's like the whole truth. Like, I had no expectation for this channel to grow that fast. I didn't know what to expect. Okay, stepping into something like this, there are so many other people in this niche. Like, people millions. There's Randolph, Leonhardt, TCA Gaming. There's so many other people doing this, and it's like, obviously, I don't have a collection comparable to them. My channel isn't as huge, but it doesn't defeat my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep doing it. I have other purposes that I want. I have other goals with this channel. Okay, like I told you guys, I want to do charity. I want to make this an enjoyable hobby for kids at some point. That's why I give away a lot of the things that I have as duplicates. Okay, Incineroar. So we got another starter. Nice. I could keep a lot of the cards I opened, Jintin, and just sell them. You know what I'm saying? To try to make back and
Yeah.
recuperate so I could keep pumping out videos. But, like, the thing is, for those of you who have won something, I asked you guys for a little, maybe a picture, a thumbs up, or smiling, and a lot of you guys have done it. We are going to add that to some of our videos soon, guys. A little, like, winner's roll. But that for us makes me and Jintin feel like validated in our efforts when we host our contests, during our streams, and just all the other events we have. It feels good to give back, because it felt really bad to see that kid yesterday, man. Like, that kid yesterday, man, that was bad. I don't know. I actually I went to another Walgreens and everything sold out. Like, it's just a bad feeling to see stuff like that. So this is kind of me trying to give back to the people who support me, give back to some of the kids who want to participate in the hobby but don't have the means to yet. Because I know how much that sucks to feel like that. What about you, Jintin? What did you expect?
Did I expect the channel to grow as fast as it did? Honestly, I say 50-50. The reason why I say 50-50 is because as a consumer, right, like we're all consumers of the Pokemon like industry, like we all watch these channels, blah blah whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of, they're all like the same thing, like sit down, blah blah. They're not really like funny. Like I'm not trying to show it like throw shots or anything. Not really funny. So when I edit these videos, I try to make our content different by throwing memes, throwing memes that you've seen like 10 years, like 5, 6 years ago, and you see it again, you're like, oh crap, like I missed this meme. You know, like little things like that that trigger emotions from the past or now. You know, just
Yeah,
funny
that's
things.
one thing I did notice too, actually, because the thing is, like the memes you throw, you kind of see them in gaming videos and such. You don't really see them
Exactly.
in card openings, so it's like a funny
Exactly.
moments kind of thing. I do think that's cool. By
So
the way, guys, we
me,
we sit we sit completely apart when we edit. We don't work with each other when we edit, etc. I record, hand it to him, he edits, send it back. Opinions, mistakes, anything we feel, cut, delete, and then after that we do. That's just our role because we live apart, etc. Like it's how we do. But I think it's been going pretty well so far. Sorry, I cut you off.
no, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, seeing that, I was like, we're so different compared to a lot of Pokemon channels. I feel like the only way we can go is up because we're providing something else that no one else is really doing right now. So it was 50-50. I mean, 1K hit really fast, don't get me wrong, but I knew that we'd hit it at some point. So for me, it's like 50-50.
All right, fair enough. I feel the same way. I feel the same
Okay.
way. Like I feel like when we started, it was literally just like, yo, this is hit or miss. Our first video was like 45 minutes long, first two. And we were opening a whole case. People were getting like bored up the wazoo because Champions Path was so bad, But it is what it is. We learn. We're learning as we go based on the feedback we get from you guys, and we're trying to improve the content for you guys. All right. All right. So let's roll into what? This is question number 4 now, right?
4, yes. Okay,
Let's
so
go.
this question is mostly for you.
Okay.
Question number 4 is, where did the channel name come from?
Oh, Kiwee. The actual
Yeah.
name Kiwee. Okay. So some of you know that my actual first name begins with K. Bishme blew it up on the channel, calling me Kieran like every 5 seconds last week.
Yeah,
So a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of you know it now. So it's not something I'm trying to hide. What happened was, damn, where are all the hollows, guys? What happened was when the 3DS first came out. This is way back when. My brother got Metroid Prime as the first multiplayer online. This was the first handheld that had like built-in Wi-Fi that just like let you connect to the internet. We were like, yo, this is dope. We were like multiplayer right away, you know. And then what ended up happening was uh because he was younger than me, my parents just gave it to me to set up first, so I tried to use my name, right? But obviously you don't want to use your own name on the internet, like especially for an in-game name. I was trying to think of something, and actually Jintin's younger sister was there that day. I won't forget, I was sitting at my dining room table and I was trying to get her to say my name, and somehow she said Kiwi, like she was learning how to talk. Somehow Kieran went to Kiwi, and from then on I was just like, oh, Kiwi it is. That's been my gamer tag alias for like almost all my games, you know. So that's the name that I just held onto. That's how it came to be, guys. All right.
Yeah.
It's not as interesting as everybody might think, but it's just funny because it's in the back of my memory, like the back of my head all my life, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I find it funny because that's how I got my name,
Yeah,
Jintin, is
through
like,
her too, trying to talk. Yeah.
exactly. All right, so next question.
Yep. Yep.
All right, question number 5. This one's for me.
Go ahead. Go
Man,
ahead.
I love your editing. What software do you use? Thank you. Software that I use is Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, I know what you're thinking. Do you pay the $400 a year? The answer to that question is heck no. Okay, I'm a college student. Where do you think I got this money from, huh? I don't got the money. So what do? We just download it through third-party sites. Remember, you didn't hear it from me, okay? I didn't tell you that. But you can literally go anywhere on YouTube, 1 minute tutorial, you download it. It's the best software you'll probably ever need to use. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh,
oh.
secret
Nice,
rare.
nice. All
Let's
right.
go.
So yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro is what I use. I use Photoshop for the thumbnails. I don't use After Effects. I'm honestly scared to get into After Effects because these Adobe products, it's like a jungle, man. It's like, it's like you have to learn like a whole new language because everything just everywhere. You don't know like what you're looking at, and then, my personal experience is when you have a problem with these products. Like let's say you're trying to figure out, oh, how do I do this, that. You can't read up on it because your problem is so like narrowed down to you. Like nobody else has the same problem as
Yeah,
you.
a
Like,
lot of things are specified to the issues a PC are experiencing. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it has adverse effects on applications, etc. I had that issue with Fortnite on my older PC, and you remember how I used to lag whenever it would be too much happening, too much building. It was a
yeah,
gaming PC, bro. It was an Alienware Aurora
yeah.
R6, so it was a good PC, and I couldn't figure it out. I ended up just giving that PC to one of my best friends because it was his birthday and he likes the game, but situations
That's nice.
be basically like extended loaning, It wasn't doing anything, I might as well. So I
Yeah.
lent it to him, and now I have my Brolic PC, but I know that feeling. The one of the worst things is spending a million hours on a forum trying to fix a problem. It's
I
like
know.
it's like oh my god, bro. All right.
Yeah, it's a list.
So
But yeah,
that was question 5, right?
yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, After Effects, if you dare. I don't, but yeah, that's kind of what that is. Question number 6 is, what are the plans for the channel?
Okay. So this question I do like because I'm going to sing this song from now until the time when I do get it done because I do believe to be a person of my word as far as like I know. I told you guys one of my biggest goals. Oh, look at this shuckle. Look at
Oh,
this
it's nice. That's
shuckle.
nice. That's
It's
nice.
so
That's nice.
cute. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side. Yo,
I
what?
just leave that right
Where
now.
did all these cute cards? Look at the Luxio. Yo, what is it with these artworks? And then you got this.
No, I can still
Yeah,
cancel.
so you guys know one of my goals for this channel was charity. I wanted to do something for Christmas, but it obviously the pandemic. Yeah, mask. And obviously the vaccine is out for a lot of the world right now, and New York does have it available, but people are getting vaccinated in a specific order. So that's just something that we're waiting on, and I don't think I can do something like that until it's really safe, because I would need the help of like my family, friends, you know, to basically like run this event. You know, it's gonna be a big event for me in terms of scaling, because you know I've already reached out to my boy who runs a nonprofit, like, you know, organization for children, and I wanted to start the GoFundMe for it, but it just didn't feel right having people donating to me and letting it sit there until something was promised, you know? Like until I had the definitive date booked for the venue. And the thing is though, like I depend on my girlfriend for a lot in terms of like organization and scheduling and stuff like that. So like until I can confirm with her as well, like when I know she's got the time to dedicate maybe like a whole like it'll probably take us like 2 weeks in terms of planning and then the day of. So where, you know, Alicia really says like, yo, I'm ready, I've got the time, because she has a lot on her plate herself. She does a lot of things. She's a very like active person in other things, and then on top of work. So like it's gonna take a lot of help, and these things take time. But my goal is I want to get into charity. All right, I'm gonna host an event where it's open for kids to come to, and I'm gonna do it with like little like raffle tickets, but it's not gonna be giveaways. You're gonna like claim this with one ticket, claim that, play little games, maybe try to get like a projector with 2 switches, you know, Pokemon battles. I'll have teams of generated Pokemon. You could have different teams like from each switch, you know what I mean? Have one person with the switches hosting the battles, have a few people running the line for the giveaway items, you know, just doing maybe a live opening of something there, trying to get Charizard so people can actually see what it's like, you know, or the experience and the reactions that me and Jintin go through when we're doing these things. Listen, guys, by no means are we a big channel. It is a goal, obviously. Everybody wants to blow up, but
Of course.
I think the intentions that we have with it are a little bit different from others. And if you guys don't approve, if you guys just want to like find out how to make money, how to do this, that's fine. Everybody comes on YouTube for their specific reasons, all right? And I think this is one of ours, just one of ours. That's what we want to do. You know what I mean? All right.
Yep.
So
Plans for the channel. I guess I'm gonna answer that question too. I mean, kind of what he said. Charity is definitely the biggest thing. Giving back to the people that support you. You know, support those who support you is definitely like the biggest thing.
I want kids to feel the hobby the way I did as a kid, you know? And for those that don't have the chance, let them experience it too. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like you know, I mean, your parents never supported that kind of thing.
Of course, no.
Yeah, they give you games and like they buy games and everything else, but cards, no.
Yeah, no, they
It's-
never got the cards or the Beyblades. Never.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean they're a bad parent. It's just
No,
something
no.
that, yeah, you know, that they don't believe in. So a parent isn't gonna hand their kid something that they think is a waste. You know what I mean? Not all the time. I mean, like they probably said to themselves, "Look, I got him the Xbox. I can't have him spending more time than he already dedicated to these damn games away from his like books or something along those lines." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the way of a parent, and that's just parenting based on the personality of the person, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's roll it. Next question. I'm kind of excited because unified minds now. Do it.
This
Let's
is
do it.
question 7. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
Question 7 is, what's the next opening going to be? So that's pretty much for you.
Okay, so we're doing this video Friday. The next opening, I wanted to surprise everybody. Damn. So I'm gonna do this Saturday. I'm going to do a Darkness Ablaze booster box break, and
Oh, nice.
it's gonna be all subscriber pack battles. And what's gonna happen is, there are two different Charizards in there, guys. So if you win the pack battles, you can pick. Oh, look at this Tornadus! You can pick the Charizard, guys. You can literally pick the Charizard V if you win the pack battles. All right. So for those of you who do not know already how these pack battles roll, I suggest that you do tune in and don't miss it. All my subscribers, or generally the people who are there as viewers of the stream, once you like and subscribe, you are able to become a part of our live pack battles where you pick a pack based on a number 1 through whatever. We give it to you, we open it, the person with the better card rolls into the next round, the person with the better card rolls into the finals, and then the person who wins the finals gets to pick a V card and a regular holo or a regular rare card free of charge sent to them. All right. So I hope you guys do not miss that, because there are two different Charizards: the VMAX Full Art, the Ultra Rare, and then the regular Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. Okay. Next question.
All right, question number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 is, what gives you motivation? So you go first.
What gives me motivation?
Yep.
Okay. This is a tough question,
Good
because
question.
it is a good question, because there's a lot of angles for this question. So, like, it's kind of, I won't lie to you guys, it's kind of hard and it's kind of depressing, because sometimes you make some video that you put a lot of effort into and you get 50 views. Sometimes you make a video and it gets 100 views, and these things affect your mindset, obviously, because it reflects like the level of success that you've had with something that you've put that much energy into, the numbers. And a lot of times I get like unmotivated or like depressed, because like, I have a lot of fun with you guys, but like, I'm constantly opening modern packs, and for me, I got back into it because of my childhood, but I just simply can't go out and buy a million vintage packs right now. That's why I turn to YouTube. I get to watch all the vintage pack openings and kind of live via them, or that YouTuber's opening the vintage pack. So how I usually stay motivated is literally by spending the time with you guys in the stream. Like, I have a lot of fun. You guys saw Naeem come up in here and we pulled 2 Charizards. That kind of stuff, that motivates me.
I was jumping around the bench.
Jintin wasn't on camera, but he was standing right outside the door, and he was bouncing so hard his head was about to hit the ceiling. Because Jintin's a tall guy. Yeah, he did. He was bouncing so hard, my brother was just like, no. Like, those moments, they cannot be recreated, all right? That's something that everybody remembers who shared that moment will remember forever. And it's like moments like that motivate me. And like, there are times when like, I sit down, I'm just like, I'm tired. There's so much to do in terms of the channel. And then I'm not gonna hold you. I know this sounds corny, but then Alicia's like, yo, like, think about how much you've done in such little time. That this, like, when you look at it, like, you've done so much more than you haven't, that there's no reason to feel that way. Like, those kind of things kind of gear my head back into the right mindset to keep doing what I'm doing and to keep having fun with you guys, But there's just a couple of things that just keep me that way. Sometimes it's just me looking at my case of Charizards. Honest to God. Sometimes it's just me, when I see all the Charizards, I'm like, like, wow, just like, Charizard, it's all there. And it's like, when I started at the beginning of the year, I only had 3 in my binder. And now I've got this beautiful case that I want to show you guys so bad, but we're waiting on our studio video release, quarantined. All right. So that's what keeps me motivated, guys. Seeing you guys happy, giving back, having fun, and then, trying to be in the right mindset. And then I look at what we've accomplished so far. It's I think it's something that Jintin and I should be proud of. I mean, our first 1K took a long time in terms of like, for us, because we're constantly looking at it, but compared to other people, they still haven't achieved that goal.
Yeah, no,
And we did it kind of fast.
Yeah.
So we're very happy, and we feel very like blessed to be sharing these like milestones with this type of crowd, right? So that's the type of things that keep me motivated. How about you?
For me personally, I say what motivates me is, I'd say us is what motivates me. Like, I hate to be like, or I'm not one of those people where it's like, oh, like I get motivation through like competition or motivation through like a bigger channel. Like, oh, like let's say like Leonhardt, like one day I'll be like him. Like, okay, cool. But I say what motivates me is just be 1% better every single day. Try to be better than you were
Yeah, you
yesterday.
just try to improve on your own, you know, on your
Exactly,
own
because
self.
everybody goes at their own pace. Oh, nice.
Kaparaja V.
Everybody goes at their own pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it this way, and I'll put it this way: you set small goals because it's better than bigger goals, right? Like think about it. Would you rather climb a ladder with smaller space between steps or a ladder with bigger space between steps? It's easier to get the one with like smaller steps, right? Because it's easier to reach up and stuff.
That's a
So
fact.
that's the way I see it.
Your
So yeah,
your quad muscles would probably get tired trying to extend that far.
yeah.
Like after a little while. All right. So I think we got that one covered. Let's roll the next one. There's 8
Yeah.
now, right?
Okay.
8 or 9?
Nine, nine.
9? Okay, let's go 9.
Okay, so this one's for you. That's actually a really cool question. So question number 9 for Kiwi. How many pets have you had, and what kind were they?
You guys love my pets. All right, so the first pets I actually had were fish. I had 5 koi fish in a 60-gallon globe sphere. Actually, Jintin's father was the one who took care of that because we used to live together, and he gave those away because they were too big and they had to go live in a pond. Then we got birds. We found one on the well, I found one on the street. I've always been an animal lover. I couldn't leave it there. You know, like it wasn't right to leave it on the street while I was sick. So we took it in, and then we kept it for a few months, and we ended up buying another one to keep it company because I don't think anything should be lonely, obviously. And then kept him for a little while. He passed away, and then now we're down to one again. We're like, okay, we can't leave the other one, so we got another bird. We named him or her Nikki. The first one we got was Nicholas. The next one we got was Nikki. Um, oh, Taurus GX, nice. Okay, the pulls are heating up, guys. So we had 2 birds. You guys won't believe this, but those birds both lived for almost 16 years. 16 years. All right.
That's almost old as
Now,
me.
in the process of that, my brother and I, we had a hamster named Nibbles. She lived 3 years. Then we had a stray cat that stayed with us for a couple months, but then she ended up just
Really?
leaving. Yeah.
What?
When
Okay. keep
we
going.
were redoing the backyard, actually, the cement, she got stuck and I saved her.
Okay.
Then after that, we had 2 lizards. Actually, we had a what's it called? One of those tiny lizards. I forget what they're called.
Bearded dragon?
No. The little green ones.
Oh, I'm just talking
The
about
little cheap green ones. You know what I'm talking
gecko.
about?
Gecko.
No, they're not
No, not
geckos.
gecko.
But my dad let it go because he was fed up
Okay.
with the area smelling like lizard poop. And then after that, we ended up getting 2 bearded dragons. I built that terrarium myself. Linoleum tile, nice wood, sliding doors, sunbathing, like sunbasking area. Those guys, Jeff and Simba, they lived for about 6 to 7 years. After that, we got our first dog. Her name's Jasmine. You've seen her. I actually just went to the store and I saw Jasmine sitting there, and she was just like kind of sad. But when she saw me, she kind of like her ears went up. You know when a dog gives you attention, their ears go up like, you know, and they look at you like, you know. And then she came to me and she seemed kind of sad. She curled up on my hand, and I was just like, I don't know what's wrong with her, but I can't. I don't know. I felt wrong leaving her, so I ended up buying her. I'm against like really buying animal like dogs especially because puppy mills are terrible places. And then turned out she had pneumonia, really bad pneumonia, and she required about half a year of care to fully recover. And in the end, she didn't fully recover because she ended up damaging her trachea from all the coughing and inflammation, and she has a thing called collapsing trachea now, which is very like common in smaller dogs, smaller breed dogs. She's a teacup Yorkie, but it happened in her much sooner because of the illness. So she would have died if it wasn't for the care that me and my brother provided to her and getting her out of the store. In between that, we got about like 5 snakes. You know, we got a ball python, a green tree python, California king snake, I think. No, a Mexican black king snake or something like that.
Tarantula.
We had a hognose. We have about 10 tarantulas, one including a golden baboon, you know, one of the more venomous ones. It's pretty sick. I don't show these stuffs on YouTube because a lot of people are afraid, I won't lie. My girlfriend still has not stepped towards that room with the animals. She refuses to. And then our final animal that we picked up was our baby Milo. He's a 10-month-old Shorkie. We picked up in June. We got him right after my girlfriend Alicia's birthday. And he's just been like a blessing. He's like the energy of the house. Jasmine's rolled into being a 3-year-old. She's kind of calmed down. She just chills. We're going through the baby phase, the toddler phase of Milo, where he just runs around. This man is literally like, you ever watch Bolt? Like darts up and down the entire floor, bro. Like just flies. Like sometimes he's a blur. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've had a lot of pets, guys. I've had a lot of pets, and they've pretty much lived out their full lifespan with me. It's really hard when you have to like let go of a pet, obviously. And it's just like, I don't know how much more I could do it. I don't know if I get more pets after Milo, to be honest. I think Milo was like my closure in terms of pets. Like I feel like I've had every type of pet, and I feel like I'm good with what I have, you know. But it's just so hard. You walk into a puppy store and then you see these animals that need help and stuff, and it's just like, how do you not, you know? How do you walk away?
Yeah.
Listen, Alicia didn't even like dogs before, and now she's like, wait, where are they? Are they okay? You know, she freaks out. She doesn't see him after a little bit. So it's kind of funny to see how people change too. All right. So next question, right?
Yeah. Also, question number 9. This one's just for me. Question number 9 is, how long were you going to the gym for? So I've been going to the gym for 2 years. That's the best way to put it. You know what I mean? Like I could sit here and be like, oh, I've been seriously going to the gym for like a year, but no. In reality, it's been 2 years. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I've
how
been
else
going
to
to the
answer
gym my whole life.
He actually used to work out. I don't know what happened, but he used to work out.
Pokemon happened. Let me stop.
Yeah, Charizard's happened.
Charizard's
That's
happened.
why.
All right, so let's roll the next one.
Yes. Question number 10 is, what's your least favorite Pokemon?
What is my least favorite Pokemon? Ooh, this is a hard question.
Is it like a Machamp or like Machamp?
I think my
First?
least favorite Pokemon is Galarian Cursola.
Oh yeah.
I hate that thing. I hate it with a passion. I've
I hate
seen
it.
so much of Champion's Path. I've had to figure out ways to prep around it in Pokemon battles on Sword and Shield. I'm just over it. Frustrated with that thing. I don't want to see it anymore, right? Get it out of here. Next question.
What was that? Question number what? 10?
I think so.
No, 11.
11,
Yeah.
11.
So question number 12 is, where do you see the YouTube in 5 years?
In 5 years,
Yes.
I definitely see myself like improving a lot as a content creator personally. Combined, I see ourselves having a channel much bigger than we expected. All right, because it seems like it's going to be headed that way at some point. And then I feel like I'm really going to have the charity aspect of it under our belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have it under our belt. It's going to become maybe like a annual thing for us, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where I expect us to be in 5 years. Maybe like 20,000 subs. Maybe more. Who knows?
More,
But,
hopefully more.
Yeah,
more.
I mean more, hopefully. But at the rate at which we're going, that's just an estimate. And I'm not like, I don't want to overshoot and be like some, you know, I don't know, jerk that just thinks like, oh, I'm gonna be huge.
1
you know?
million.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't open 7,000 packs a stream like PokeRev. I don't open $2 million worth like Logan Paul. You know what I mean? I'm doing my own thing. You know, this is a learning thing for you're learning a lot of ways to edit. I'm learning how to make the content. You know, so it's cool. All right.
My take on that question is, dude, in like 5 years, dude, it'd be awesome if like, let's say like we got well, not sponsored, but let's just say like we got invited to
Oh,
like
that is something.
an event, and we have to like travel with like plane and stuff, and we stay at like a place for like 2 days at some like place, and then we go and they're like some promo Pokemon, bro. You know,
Oh,
what I mean?
that'd be cool. Like to actually be
Dude,
part of a Pokemon
that'd
event.
be
Yeah,
awesome,
that'd be
bro. Like,
sick. That'd be sick.
travel,
That'd be sick.
oh man, that'd be sick, because I'd have the camera in my hand the whole time, filming everything, taking it all in.
Yeah,
Like, that's awesome.
that'd be sick. All right.
And that'd be better for you guys, better videos, you know, that'd be sick. Nice cinematic, just like intros and stuff. I would love to do that. Oh yeah. All right, next question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the last question. What's your favorite Mega? LOL.
My favorite Mega. My favorite Mega is gonna be Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham took so many W's for me through my competitive battling and like Black, etc. So Mega Medicham is definitely my go-to. All right, but sadly, megas are a thing of the past. It's all about that G Max now. You know, what I mean that G Max Charizard. Okay, that man does work. Guys, my battles have been like subpar. I'm sorry. Apologies. It's gonna be the last pack as well, you guys. We do appreciate all the questions that you guys have given us. Feel free to ask us any other questions down below. We will do another one, right? I think Jintin has fun going through the questions and trying to pick. Oh my god.
The Baymax. Baymax. Baymax.
Why? Bro, why? So
That's Baymax.
Jintin. Oh, look at that site their artwork though. Jintin has fun going through the questions, picking the questions, and as you guys can see, I kind of really get into these questions. I mean, I'm assuming this is at least a half-an-hour video now, so we kind of really get into it. All right, it is what it is. You know, Jintin's gonna do his best, guys. All right. So there it is, our big hits for today. Tauros, Caparaja V, and a secret rare nest ball. Let's go. All right. So we do thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that we answered your questions adequately enough that you feel satisfied. And we hope that you do drop some more comments down below so that we can make another one of these, and that this one has led you to smash the thumbs up button, destroy it, and subscribe to the channel, all right? All your support means the world to us. We hope to see you in the streams. Try to win some cards, guys. Participate in the contest, the challenges. Everybody's having a lot of fun. You can ask any of the other viewers here. The channel is growing. Become a part of the crew. Support me and Jintin and spend some time with us, all right? So we'll see you guys on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And until then, Kiwee and
Jintin.
are out.
All right.